Ladies and gentlemen, another freaking video from this Darth Dawkins, idiot, bully, obviously dishonest, right? He's trying to troll another Christian room. So, without further ado, let's see what this idiot has to say now.
Hey, Tom Rabittt! I hope you got this for your recording. Hey, YouTube out there. Tom Rabittt likes to record these. Hey, Tom Rabittt!
See how the Christian community has completely...
Typical clusterfuck when Darth Dawkins put his nose where he doesn't fucking belong.
Completely wipe this guy off their board.
And I will leave, and you guys can have that and make a mess out of this place.
Earlier,
is that what you want,
speaking, Lewis, what I want to know is
I'm speaking. If you unmute your mic one more time, I'm going to move you down to the audience.
Well, I want to ask you a question. You made it.
All right.
Hey, Darth Dawkins. I'm going to teach you, although you are a 60-year-old man in a mental body of a 5-year-old child, I'm going to teach you a word. It's called respect. Okay, respect. You have to, when you go to somebody's house, you respect that person. If you don't like it, get the fuck out of the room. Okay, but don't troll people just because you want to be better than others. Especially when other people's got the freaking mud, like this guy Lewis, he kicked you out.
So have a seat. Then when you're done changing your diaper, maybe you can come back up.
I know I'd love to see a conversation between you, Lewis, and the other two moderators about what they think about this.
Well, I think that they're actually they've asked me to help moderate simply because I know they're in and out of the conversation too, and they're doing things. So I jump in from time to time to try to just help out. But at the same time, I just, I don't like Christians getting a bad name. And look,
you're doing a very good job. You don't need any help. You're just a bunch of clusterfucks between moderators, because you cannot put your foot down when this idiot Darth Dawkins comes on board on one of your chat rooms.
I'll be the first to say I've probably done a poor job at some point, and you know what I'm talking about, Cal. My bad. I apologize for that. I think, and if I didn't, I do. When you and I had exchanges in the past, but there is a point where you have to be like, you okay? We're out of line. Then we need to kind of recenter where we're at as far as our profession goes.
Your profession? What are you talking about? It's just a clubhouse. It's just a place where people talk, and with some moderation. Okay, but this is not a profession.
I commend you. Good job, dude.
Oh yeah.
20 minutes later.
There you are.
Yeah, John, can I comment on this?
Yeah, I would like, but yeah, sure, Darth.
Right, sure, Darth. Right, yesterday I saw a video from Tom Rabittt, which it is the one after this one, and he was commentating. He was talking to John, right? And something that really fucking pissed me off about this guy, John Lee. Okay, only one freaking sentence that was it for me, for this idiot, John Lee, and this is that he knew Darth Dawkins for years, right? But he met him about 6 or 7 weeks ago, something like that. Yeah, just before he insulted Darth Dawkins insulted this lovely lady, right? Old age pensioner lady. Okay, so John Lee has got history with Darth Dawkins, personal history. The mere fact that this John needs to see face to face Darth Dawkins, or in this case Gary Mill, right, tells a lot about this character John, right? And John is on defense mode for Gary Mill.
I just like to respond by saying, if you're going to claim that this is an ultimate source that grounds truth and reality in a universal way, well, let's go. Let's examine that. But anyway, Darth, go ahead.
Yeah, that's it. That would be my point as well. Okay.
Of course.
If you're going to quote something that it is reflective of reality, what would be the ultimate truth that would ground that sub-truth?
That's bullshit. It's either true that particular. It's not the sub-truth. It's not anything below that. I shall give you an example. I just renew my UK driver's license, and we have to abide by a set of specifically controlled instructions. For example, my medical, how fit I am to be able to drive my lorries, right? And this is the document from a DVLA. Okay, this document is the ultimate document for my driver's license. There's no higher authority in the United Kingdom. Okay, easy. That's it. There's no subset of, period. Right? So I'm debunking that piece of shit, Darth Dawkins, with this single document. Let's carry on.
Well, seeing that the fact that the Bible was not compiled for some time. So
it's not an answer to my question.
Okay, what Sobi is trying to illustrate is that fact composed with reality of each independent set of things, and because Darth Dawkins is talking about ultimate, is the truth about anything else before the creation of anything, any type of reality. So he's just mixing all this bullshit all around to confuse people. It's just philosophy, basically.
We're looking at compilation of books here.
Right? You're not addressing my question. Do you need me to repeat the question?
Pedantic.
Yeah. Repeat your question.
Okay. What would be the ultimate truth that would ground any propositional truth that you would invoke?
Right. Any propositional truth. Okay. So if I state this book as truth of this independent source of information, this would be the ultimate truth for this particular instance.
So the question is based upon the contrast with the Christian worldview, that the truthfulness of propositions have their grounding and root in the ultimate proposition, the mind and the being of God.
It's just making it up, right? So the his ultimate proposition is the man-made fairy tale about a imaginary God. So the truth of his claim is based on a fictitious character that he cannot prove is real in the first place, and he's sugarcoating all this bullshit drama and dishing it out in the plate as a matter of fact or truth or whatever the fuck he wants to do.
Since you reject that,
your truth is based on your belief.
Please.
No, and this probably I have to correct you. The truth is based on reality, not on your belief system, because you can have a belief system and still be wrong about what you believe, right? Remember, believe is just believe. You need to the acquisition of knowledge. That's superior.
Let me finish, please. Okay. Now, I'm giving you a comparison and a contrast to that of the Christian worldview. Now, when you say that you can make truth claims in and from your not God world,
you see, the Darth Dawkins trick or script / script is to throw in the negative connotation, the non-God. Okay, and that allegedly puts the burden of proof on us to prove to this idiot how there is no God. That's the basis of his stupid defense.
Is that your position?
No, I'm saying I have my own text that makes.
No, that's that you didn't respond to my question.
Yes, he did fucking respond to your question, you piece of shit, dishonest baby Darth. He is saying, according to his document, right, what you have to do, Darth Dawkins, is that if he presents something, right, in his own document, you prove him wrong, by stating what's wrong with his document. Not saying that your worldview is fucking right when it's not. It doesn't even fucking exist because you have not proven to that the thing exists in the first place.
Darth, right. I would love to answer your question.
The question, well, I'm not talking to you right now. I'm talking to Sobe. I'll be glad to talk with you momentarily.
I was talking to John.
So Sobe, okay. My question to you is...
Right, this is the first time when this guy, Sobe, on minute 3, right? In minute 3, he's acknowledging that he originally was talking to John Lee, which is the puppet of Darth Dawkins, right? Moderator puppet of Darth Dawkins, which is obviously he's more of a gentle person that I can see, a bit of a softie. That's why this guy Gary Mill abuses psychologically people.
In a similar matter where the Christian worldview, the truthfulness of all propositions will...
What do you mean? The truth of all proposition. They are independent according to the veracity of the information given. If my information about filling in my driver license, or not filling in, it's modifying it, okay, or updating it, right? This is truth. 100 absolute freaking truth. You cannot get around it. And this is not because a God, okay? This is because it's been established between people and agree beforehand, so everybody can have some sort of regulation, right? So there's no cowboys like you fuckers going around and doing commenting about weird stuff without even being able to prove it. Clowns.
Only be in virtue of the ultimate truth, that is the mind and the being of God.
The mind of the being of God. Show us the fucking mind of the being of God. Show it. Yeah, don't say it into existence, you dishonest piece of crap. Okay? You just saying it. That's it. You got zero evidence that your imaginary friend exists anywhere, right? And you're using philosophy to bash people in the head to try to prove your point. Or your claim, whatever.
Are you able in your world to invoke and defend it?
See, are you able to invoke? Basically, he's shifting the burden of proof. By the way, this guy's a troll.
Any truth claim, and what ultimate truth do they derive from?
Well, I was asking John a question based on his claim.
Second time that this guy, Sobe, is saying to Darth, I don't want to talk to you, piece of shit. I was talking to John in the first place.
That
second time
came from the Bible, right?
Again, you're not responding to the question.
Yes, he did. The thing is, your limited intellect and your abusiveness prohibits you for him to be right or for you to accept his statement.
The question that was not the question I was asking John. So
no, you were voting. You could quote any book from Amazon. Do any of the
See, now he's being fucking sarcastic as usual. As I said, official UK document, driver license application form of renewal, right? It is a legal document, a factual document that comports with reality. Show me your fucking God that comports with reality. Scumbag.
Positions within the books from Amazon ultimately derive from an ultimate truth or not?
No, it does not.
How does that work for the
Darth,
Bible?
Sobe, if I may, Darth, you're making.
How does that work for the Bible?
Yeah. Do you need me to repeat the question?
No, he doesn't need to repeat the question, right? You're trying to shift the burden of proof, and he's just switching it to you. How does it work with your bullshit, Gary? How does it work? Okay, the same question that you are asking him, he's just bouncing it to you in the same way, because you are not accepting his response, because you don't want it, because it's not following your lazy cheesy script, and you have to say, oh, may I repeat? I think he heard it the first fucking place.
Question again.
I'm saying what you're asking me does not work for the Bible,
sir. Do you need me to repeat the question?
It does not need to repeat it, you stupid fool.
I'm telling you, it does not work for the Bible.
You're not answering my question. You said
because
no. What he's not doing is giving you the answer that you want. That's dishonest.
Quote from any book. May I finish, please?
Silva, say no.
You categorically stated that you could quote from any book. Now, that's presuming that those books contain propositional truth. But in order for there to be propositional truth, they're going to have to be grounded in what is ultimate and fundamentally true in the totality of reality.
No. It is situational, not in the totality of reality, because the document that I show you is valid only for the UK. Okay? In your mother's basement, this document is not valid. Do you understand, scumbag? Okay, this is a true, valid, factual, according to reality, and it's only valid for the UK. Do you understand, Darth Dawkins? Do you understand? Have you got limited fucking brain capacity oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'm dealing with a baby. My bad. Carry on.
Okay. Now, is there an ultimate truth that undergirds any propositional truths that are found in books on Amazon?
Yes.
What is that ultimate truth that would undergird any other propositional truth?
Anyone can believe what they want to believe. Ultimate truth of what? Anyone can believe what.
Well done, lady. Ultimate truth of what? Very well done, lady. Correct. Okay, that's my point. Okay, because it is situational. It is not ultimate. There's no one thing that regulates the whole other, except from probably existence. If you want to put it that way.
What they want to believe and claim that to be.
I don't think you understood the question.
You understand the fucking question, you Pelak.
Okay.
That's what my book says.
I don't think you understood the question, Sobi. Okay, so the point of this is, I'm talking about
metaphysical. No. You conflating, you mixing. Yeah, you've been dishonest. Period.
Metaphysically, what is it that is ultimately true that all other propositional truths would metaphysically and ontologically derive from?
Well, my book says that anyone can believe what they want to believe, and I hold that.
That's not an answer to my question.
It is an answer. Whatever this guy Sobi says, it is the answer, or it is his answer. You don't like it, bitch. Doesn't matter. It's tough. Okay? Prove your side. Oh, you can't. Sorry.
Question.
You're talking past each other. Can we move on?
I wanted
to let's move on because...
Right. 3 people have said move on. Okay? 3 people. Yeah? And none of them were moderators. So John Lee is sitting there having a sleep like he did the last time. Yeah? Let's see what this guy, Luis, does. If he's a little bit switched on, right now then, he should have said, okay, the people here in this room wants to carry on with their conversation. Yeah, it will say, Darth Dawkins, shut the fuck up. Let's move to another topic or move on, and let's carry on with the conversation. Let's see what happened.
My question was to John.
Yeah, you've evaded.
That's the 3rd time. Is it 3rd time? Yeah, 3rd time. Yeah, he says that he was talking to John. Or the question to John.
Every single
I've got a question. Darth, he doesn't want to talk to you. He wants to talk to John.
Well, he didn't.
Right.
Didn't say that.
Yes, he fucking did. 3 times within this conversation. And it's now 5 minutes, 45 seconds long, the actual video. Yeah. And within 6 minutes, almost 6 minutes, he said that 3 times. Again, you are a dishonest piece of crap.
Okay.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. Let me say that again, Gary. Yes, he did.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna mute everybody except Darth and Sobi because they were having a dialogue.
So, this piece of shit, Lewis, okay? The 3 people that said, let's move on, it says, no, I'm going to mute everybody. Fuck you, right? Let's carry on beating Sobi. Let Darth beat Sobi in the head, and let's carry on. That's a poor moderation. Another Christian stupid shithead.
He was actually interacting with him, and now you...
No, he was not interacting with him. Well, it was interacting, but he did not want to carry on interacting.
That was not a dialogue.
Right.
Well, it was a lot more than what you're making a claim of. So,
are you fucking for real?
Why don't you guys continue? And I think it was actually fair.
No,
Darth was extremely generous in the conversation.
I'm good. I was trying to have a conversation.
If you're going to say...
He's trying to... now, this is directly to the so-called assistant moderator. This is Luis Pedrero, whatever the fuck his name is, right? He's saying something directly to the moderator that he was talking to John. Let's see what this Luis says.
If you're going to say that you can quote any book from Amazon...
Oh, no, he didn't say fuck all. He just let Darth Dawkins bulls over the conversation. He's a fucking troll, right? But he's a troll that has been allowed in and allowed to control the moderation. That is sad. Okay, I've seen this done in another occasion, 2 in total. Yeah, when he was bashing the poor lady, the old lady, and in this one. Right, and you Christians don't give a shit about this. I think you leave for the entertainment of another Christian being an asshole in the internet. Well fucking done. Well done.
I want to know, in your metaphysic, in your model of reality...
Model of reality. He just said that he had his own fucking book. Okay, you should clean your fucking ears. You got 2 ears in 1 mouth. You should listen more and talk less.
What is ultimately, foundationally, and fundamentally true?
Anyone can believe what they want to believe. That's the truth.
Let me finish. That doesn't address my question at all.
Darth, why do you ask a question and immediately says, I want you to answer me this way? That would be more honest. You still be a piece of shit, but it would be slightly honest than rather saying every fucking time, no, that's not what I meant, or that's not what I want, or that's not this, that's not that. You cannot be honest for 2 fucking minutes.
Why are you forcing Sobe to talk to John?
Touche. That's it. Why are you fucking forcing Sobe to have a conversation with Darth Dawkins?
I want to know what is it that is fundamental.
Hold on. Who said that? I'm going to watch here.
Anyone can believe what they want to believe. That's the truth.
Let me finish. That doesn't address my question at all.
Why are you forcing?
And it's Luis. Why are you forcing? Luis, you almost did right. Yeah? The only thing you have to do now, yeah, is say to Darth Dawkins, move the fuck on. You almost did it right.
I want to know what is it that is fundamental to all contingency.
Oh, fuck me. Sorry. It said share. I thought it was the guy, Luis, talking. I had to move a little bit back again. I think I fucked up.
I want to believe. That's the truth.
Let me finish. That doesn't address my question at all.
Who said that? Carrie. Sorry, Luis. I thought you were a good moderator. I retract. Yeah, a good atheist can not like fucking religious people. Yeah, I stand corrected. Because none of you 2 idiots, John and not Luis, 2 moderators, yeah, intervened. It had to be that Carrie McBride. Okay, so well done for you to intervene. Disgrace of moderation.
I
want to know
what is
it that is fundamental to...
You don't want to know. Okay? You have a belief system, and the only thing you want to know is what we say to you that correlates with your own imaginary worldview.
All contingent states that will provide for any contingent propositional truth. What ultimate truth?
It's just a bullshit, basically. It's just a word salad, philosophical word salad.
Metaphysically and ontologically provides for any sub-contingent truth.
Sub. That was cute. That was cute, that. Sub. Right? So it says what, and then it's a 10-meter long sentence, and of course, a sub, it had to be a sub underneath it, yeah, just to muddle it up a little bit more.
One can believe what they want to believe.
That's not an answer to.
Listen, he said the answer 3 times the same way. He's been honest and responding the way he can. Okay? And that is a response. Any response is a response. If you don't accept it, just move on. Okay? Move on. Stop trolling that channel or that clubhouse or that clusterfuck religious place hole.
Dude, free Sobe.
That's not an answer to the question. What you're not understanding is you. Okay, the minds of
he's literally telling you truth is relative.
Okay,
Rascal, see, not a moderator. The truth is relative to each situation. Okay? The truth cannot be 2 independent truths. Okay? This is true for this thing. It's not true for your bullshit, Gary.
Would you please?
He's also saying he doesn't want to have
mute these people.
Again, thanks, Can. Excuse me if I'm mispronouncing your name. My apologies for that. Okay, but this is the second time this gentleman, McBride, has interfered as a moderator, rightly so, and the 2 idiots, John and Louise, which are the actual moderators, saying sweet FA, sweet fuck all. They love it. Christians love to put this scumbag on this medium, okay, to create havoc.
Okay. Now,
I'm gonna just warn you guys one more time. If you interrupt, then I'm.
Interrupt? Are you, Louise? Are you for fucking real? Okay. Are you for real? Sobe said 3 times he was asking John. Twice another interlocutor reiterated that it was nothing to do with Darth Dawkins. And you, Louise, you fucked up again as an assistant moderator. And you have to say to them, hey, stop talking. These are having a conversation. What conversation? Darth Dawkins is trolling the fuck out of that room. And you idiots are taking it in the rear and loving it.
Your mics, I'm going to move you right down to the audience. So let Darth finish his conversation with Sobe.
Okay,
Sobe's a grown man. He can probably say whether or not he wants to interact.
He just said that 3 times. 2 people, 5 times, 5 different occasions. Okay? 3 Sobe and 2 other times. Louise, what part you don't fucking get?
So the answer that you gave was an appeal.
He said many times, Sobe, you are correct. You said it 3 times. I've said it about 4 or 5 times within 7 minutes, 24 seconds of the fucking video. Jesus freaking.
Okay, so the answer that you gave me, okay, was simply an appeal to a collection of human minds. But
he just gave you an answer. Don't muddle the water.
Are you then saying that human minds are the ultimate ontological basis of why there are any temporal or contingent truths?
Are you fucking stupid, dude?
Right. He is stupid. Caligula, yes, he is fucking stupid. Okay? But what he's saying is that how it works. because it is contingent about what people write on documents, and we have to abide by it. This is being proposed as factual. Okay, I have fucking complied. I filled the document in, factual document. It comports with reality, so it is fucking true. Okay, now in 2 weeks, my new driver license modifier will come to me, and I can carry on doing my job. Factual.
Hold on. Are you fucking stupid? He said he didn't want to talk to you.
Right, now, 3 times Sobi. 2 times somebody else, and 1 time Mr. Caligula. Okay, moderators. What? No, sorry. I rephrase it. Christian moderators. What the fuck are you doing? You are a poor excuse of moderation, of moderators. Appalling. Yeah, you are the laugh stock of the community. So in one way, I have to say thank you, because you idiot Christians provide good entertainment value. Okay, and us humans as a whole are suckers for fuck up things. If we see somebody being run over or whatever, we immediately look. Oh, look, something happens. Oh, yeah, and then you talk about it, whatever. But you like to fucking dig it in. Yeah, make it worse. Come on, wake up, people. Yeah, you Christians should be fucking Christians. Which is an irony, because you love to hurt people. Case in fucking point. You cannot even moderate. You cannot organize a piss in a brewery.
Are you retarded?
Okay. John, do you remember what we discussed earlier?
Yeah.
Can I ask him a question? You were not going to tolerate Justin.
Right. When the first time I saw this video, obviously was after what I heard from Tom Rabittt of the previous video interaction with him, with this guy John. I did not understand the conversation that Darth Dawkins had with John previous to this clubhouse meeting or clusterfuck meeting, right? And John is bending over, right, getting the Vaseline ready, okay, and saying, Darth Dawkins, you're my man. I'll do whatever you fucking want. And look at that, he's going to do some... Right now, Darth Dawkins opened the mouth, and John answer upon his command in John's Lee room.
Trolling me?
I'm good.
Trolling you. So now the people in the room asking you to shut the fuck up or leave, right? You got the audacity to say that they are trolling you. You are a disgrace. You know what? Let me say something. Well, you're gonna fucking choice. I think you are the best candidate to be the devil's helper. Trust me, if there is a devil, you will be the best. You will be the best. You will be buddies. Because there's nothing good in you. Never mind as a Christian, as a human. Okay? You distort reality. You distort conversation. You distort an environment. Right? You are the poison of the world. Of the well.
I'm going to have to send you down.
Wait, John, you can't have Darth controlling.
Correct. Maria? Correct. You... Right, so... 3 times... Sobi. 2 times, I think, was Caligula. Right? And then another person. Then this lady, Maria. Right? So you got in total 4 people, non-moderators, complaining about Darth behavior in the chat room, and what the two idiots moderators do. Fuck you, room. That's what he's doing, or they doing. Fuck you, room. Yeah, we got an arrangement, a prior arrangement, right? That is all about creating chaos.
To send me down, John? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, this is what he does.
First of all, I mean,
Yeah, I hope Tom Rabittt got this shit.
He got it, and I got it. Thank you, Tom Rabittt. Yeah, all credit goes to him. Okay, because I cannot make this bullshit happen without the help of Darth Dawkins that can't, and Tom Rabittt be able to record it somehow. So yeah, thanks for all the participants of this clusterfuck room.
but I mean, I think you
Tom
can understand.
Rabittt.
I'm gonna have to do it, Dustin.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Let Darth.
So it's
Right. So remember, John was sitting having a sleep like he did the last time, yeah, when he was abusing this lady, and now he's letting again abuse the room, or in this case, Sobi. He got away with it, like a scumbag that he is.
Sobi. If we take Sobi's answer, what he's saying is, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, Sobi.
What? Say again? You can correct me if I'm wrong. He correct you 4 times, and 5 people interacted negatively towards your behavior. Like you sometimes say, you are behaving like a teenager. You are a child in a man's body, in a grown-up man's body, in an old fucking body. I'm fucking 56 and you are 60 odd fucking years of age. Okay? You are a disgrace of a man.
That a collection of human minds is what is metaphysically and ontologically the source of all contingent truths.
You don't know what all contingent truth, whatever that fucking means is. You're just speaking it into reality, or making it real by just blubbering it out. Oh, that was real. That was real. That was factual, because it is the ultimate truth. Just like that.
Is that your position?
That's how you got your Bible. Yes.
No, that's your position?
Yes.
Okay, so then are these human minds that are the ultimate source of all contingent truths, are these collection of human minds eternal?
Yes.
How did you determine that these human minds?
See, now Sobi is being sarcastic, right? And the idiot troll Gary Mill, he's so focused in his fucking script that he doesn't see that he's been
have always existed.
From my experience.
Okay, yeah, everyone in the room knows now that
everyone, that's a typical response. Oh, everybody in the room, yeah, look how he's misbehaving, or look how he's dishonest, or this or that.
You're simply lying. Okay.
How can he lie when he said the same thing 4 times, right? To the same question. Why would you have any reason to lie? I think you are the one that is lying.
That's an absolute lie.
I don't know that. I don't know that.
I don't believe he's lying.
I don't believe he's lying.
Right. All people immediately said, I don't think he's lying. Right? They're fucking Christians in there. Right? Let's do something. I, an atheist, I don't think he is lying either. He has not lied. Throughout this video, I have instantiated, I have set the timings whereby he said, I don't want to talk to you, bitch. I was talking to somebody else. Although he's Padawan, John, whatever the fucking name is. Okay? And you don't get it. But I think sorry, I retract that. You do get it, but you get it.
Yeah,
John, on what grounds, John, did we agree that I was?
Okay.
On what grounds, Caligula? Okay, let me tell you something, Caligula. On what grounds? On the grounds that this scumbag Gary Mill had a previous conversation before going into the chat. Remember, before he came into the chat, right? These two idiots, John and Darth Dawkins, i.e. Gary Mill, have met. They personally met, face to face, right? And he says that in the next video, which already is on, okay? He says that to Tom Rabittt. Okay? So and John knows him for a few years. So that is the reason, Caligula. That is the reason. Okay? You, the rest, John and Darth Dawkins, don't give a fucking shit about any of you. And please, I'm not being disrespectful. I'm being fucking crystal clear. Okay? Gary Mill is a dishonest piece of shit. He's a bully. He's got the ego of the fucking universe. Only his imaginary friend is a little bit bigger. But him, fucking hell.
Your mind and other human minds, how by your experience did you get...
There you are. All Christians agree. Let me say that. Let me hear that again.
Determined that anything was eternal. How did you do that? So, how did you, by your experience, have you been? Is your mind eternal?
If I pass it to other people, yeah, I think so.
No, I asked you, is your mind
This is
eternal?
verbal rape. This.
Right. It is verbal rape. It is.
This is literally verbal rape.
So.
Would you guys, would the moderators please stop this white knighting, please?
White knighting. Oh shit! You make me laugh.
How did?
I think
so is your mind eternal?
Mm-hmm.
How did you determine that?
It's just being sarcastic.
If I have a child, I can pass it on.
No. You're not understanding. Okay. Did you begin to exist?
Did I begin to exist?
Yes.
What do you mean by that?
Okay. Really? Is this?
Yes, really. He's saying really because he doesn't know your line of questioning, right? You're talking about eternal things, right? So he's just being sarcastically eternal as well. Okay, so you asking him, did he become to exist? Yeah, every cunt in this planet, one way or the other, began to exist. Yes, it's called intercourse. Okay, it's called women having child. Yes, you know, Gary, you know the answer to the question, right? You are being fucking stupid by saying, did you begin to exist?
Is this what it's come to?
That's a great question.
Little game? Okay. I asked you, did you begin to exist? Were you conceived in your mother's womb?
I believe so.
Okay, so you began to exist.
Right, okay. Gary, did you become to exist? Or did somebody... No, I don't think you've been conceived from your mother's womb. I think you've been shit off because you are a piece of shit. So you were like that.
If that's your definition, then yes.
No. So, do you believe that you began to exist?
That I was conceived in my mother's womb is correct. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then, if you began to exist, then you're not eternal. Okay.
I'm not eternal.
And if you're not eternal, how are you able to verify that anything else is eternal?
Based on my experience.
But your experience is not eternal. It's only temporal.
Stop talking. He's being sarcastic, you idiot.
So you couldn't take from a temporal experience to necessitate from a temporal experience that something else is eternal from your perspective. So the point is simply this. I don't think you're understanding the failure of your metaphysic. All you're simply doing is
how are you able to determine
when you're appealing in order to establish that there are any propositional truths, You're going to need a metaphysical grounding.
No, you don't. Any propositional truth. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Of that which is ultimately true and eternal. But
Basically,
you haven't demonstrated that anything is in fact eternal.
You haven't demonstrated either. You haven't. You just said it.
You've just given us a half-baked response that you did it by your experience, but you don't have eternal experiences because you
don't have eternal experience either, scumbag.
Just admitted you began to exist. So you couldn't possibly tell us, let me finish, you couldn't possibly defend with coherence that your experience determined that something is eternal. That's a contradiction in terms.
This is why I wanted to have the conversation with John.
Fifth time, halfway. A lot of people have said that already. John, Gary is dishonest, but you, John, are a coward. Well, Gary is a coward, but not showing his face in Discord. I'm showing my face. Okay? Here I am. Can you see me? Right? Gary hides under his mother's basement with a fucking laptop or whatever. So you are a coward by not moderating the channel. The speaker, Sobi, in numerous times wanted to talk to you. You ignore him and you allow this guy, Gary Mill, aka Darth Dawkins, to troll the channel or the room to the point that Sobi is just being sarcastic because he's giving up. Same thing as the previous week, Tim did with it. Jim Majors did with him with the left buttocks, left testicle. It's exactly the same thing. Yeah, you reach a point that there's no point.
Because John said the only way that he would not believe is if we proved that the Bible was false, right? And my entire argument here is showing that the Bible is out of human minds. And if human minds are eternal, and we can't say the Bible is, objective.
No one is seriously in their hearts. They may say otherwise on microphone. No one seriously in this room, not a single person, believes that your mind and being is eternal.
No one.
You just admitted
human
that
mind
you
eternal.
You began to exist, correct?
But
again, why are you asking the same question? It makes you look like a fucking child if you're saying you begin to exist.
Human minds came up with the Bible.
You began. Listen. You are completely evading what I'm saying to you. You're completely talking
because I was trying to have this conversation with John
again.
Seventh time. John, moderator, Luis, what the fuck are you doing? Nothing. You are savoring the moment. You guys are licking the like an ice cream. They're so nice. Look at that. Darth Dawkins, Gary Mill, the STD, the guy that gave STD to his wife, right? You guys are savoring the moment. Gary is a piece of shit human being, right? And you trash it. You're allowing the room to be trashed.
Wait, can he just move on? Can Sobi just move on?
In other words,
yeah, we can just move on, Dart. We can just move on.
I'm asking you a legitimate question based upon your own assertion.
Now he's trolling, John. Now he's
trolling. Yeah. Somebody in the room said that Darth Dawkins is a troll. Darth Dawkins, you are a troll. People don't want to talk to you. You are a freaking bully. You are a child in a man's body. And you don't realize that your brain is full of shit. Oh, I gave you a doctorate. Darth Dawkins, doctor in bullshitology. Yeah, I gave you that. So you are definitely a doctor. So whenever you talk to intelligent people, yeah, just say that I gave you the doctorate. You're a doctor now.
Trolling. Sobe said he didn't want to talk to him, and he's continuing to talk.
I'm not trolling.
He wants to move on.
You are trolling.
John, please don't let
Who is this
Sobe be forced into this
it's
conversation.
Okay, it's
I would
Christian
agree.
trolling again,
Fucking
John. John,
ages.
didn't you promise me
I
you
would
would
agree.
remove him?
I would agree, Darth, that Sobe doesn't want to continue the conversation.
Okay.
John, you agree. You agree past the half mark of your time that he doesn't want. Wrong. Minute 3. I said this. In minute 3, he did not want to talk to him because he was talking to you, John. Okay, you allow this to happen for over half of the time of the video. And because people are complaining, now you come along.
Well,
Now you wake up.
let me just
Thank
make
you,
a last.
John.
Let me make a last
Thank you
comment.
so much.
Hey, John, you promised me you would.
Oh, John, you promised me I can carry on trolling and bullying people. John, what the fuck are you doing? John, please let me troll.
Would not allow Justin to troll. Remember that? Remember you promised that?
Well, I told you what he said.
John, am I trolling?
Okay. All right. Hey, John,
Well,
you broke your promise.
as far as in,
John, you promised Darth Dawkins he can bully people to fucking death. John, abide by your promise because you are a dishonest Christian as well. John, please let Darth Dawkins bully people. Please.
You've lied to me again.
as far as engaging,
I'm leaving the room.
Justin, I
John,
would appreciate
you've
it
lied
if
to
you
me again.
Let him leave. Let him leave. Let him leave. Thank God.
John, why have you
Justin,
become this little bitch?
I will say this. You know, I would appreciate it if you. I understand you want to make some comments, but I was hoping that neither of you engage with each other because it's very volatile.
Yeah. I mean, if you would have asked me prior, like when you back channeled me, you said Darth says that he won't engage with you. You never asked me not to engage with him.
Well, I don't know. You might want to check your messages.
Look, John, it's problematic because the
I'll check him right now.
Nowhere.
John, if I could just make one quick
comment. The conversation was going nowhere, and everyone was bored of the conversation.
All right, I'm gonna just
John,
chill everybody for a second because I know.
What do you mean chill everybody? There's people complaining about the management of the room, and you two idiots, moderator, saying chill.
Heidi was trying to make a comment.
Yeah, I hate to correct you, but it's Heidi. Darth asked you, John, for permission to sort of take over the conversation. He did not ask Sobe for permission to take it over, so it was a little, I didn't like that. I think
exactly.
If somebody wants to take over, it's kind of like asking the guy if he can cut in on the dance, not asking the girl.
Right.
So I just think that the other person needs to consent to the conversation as well. So that's just my 2 cents.
Yeah, I'm looking at our back channel, and the only message says that he says he won't address you. That's what you said to me. I never ever said, and you never asked me not to address him.
In other words, this is what this is. There's back channels, communication, before coming into this clusterfuck room, okay? And Darth Dawkins says to John, I don't want to interact with Caligula. Fine. Darth Dawkins doesn't want to interact because Caligula probably will stand his ground and say, shut the fuck up, though. The failure of John, this so-called moderator, is that he does not say to Caligula that he has got no right to interact with him either. That's what I understand.
Well, the fact is that he won't have a
John, would you like to continue the conversation that we had before?
Well, I was basically trying to have this conversation with John.
Is there a
8th time that he has said this?
Logical reason why Darth keeps getting invited into these discussions?
Yeah, that merits a repetition.
I was basically trying to have this conversation with John.
Is there a logical reason why Darth...
Biscuit. Is there a logical reason why he should be in Christian room over talking, bullying, trolling other people.
Keeps getting invited into these discussions.
Yeah, in essence.
John, can I
Listen,
resume
John,
the conversation that we had before?
John, can you answer why Darth keeps being invited?
Listen,
now I
if
have
Darth
a better
is
internet connection.
Here's the thing, though, is if Darth was being pretty cordial and
What? Look at that, Luis. He's very cordial. Shut the fuck up. Luis, you're a piece of shit. What cordial? Tell me, how is he being cordial? The room is saying that they don't want him, right? Sobi is saying that he was talking to John. John was half fucking asleep. You are muting or threatening of muting or putting down in the room, down the room. Yeah. You fuckers are a mafia. You are a syndicate of everything that is wrong. You've done everything fucking wrong to have a cordial discussion. And you still don't get it. 3/4 of the video and you still fucking shits.
he wasn't being rude or.
It wasn't being rude. He's been a troll. Troll. You understand the concept of troll? But with your fucking blessing. You are have got a what's the word I'm looking for? Contributive factor for his misbehavior. Because moderators like you, scumbags like you, is why Darth Dawkins, the character of Darth Dawkins exists. Because weak moderation. And I cannot fathom, I cannot understand why people will allow this piece of shit, Darth Dawkins, to carry on the way he does. I can't. Seriously, I can't.
He wasn't berating. He was simply trying to, pin your logic.
Excuse me, Louis, he called Sobi a liar.
Yeah, true. Very, very true.
Excuse me, he said everyone in the room knows Sobi is a liar. I mean,
well,
maybe that's cordial. Maybe that's cordial for Darth.
Okay.
But that's not cordial.
Yeah, he did. I think he was being cordial. I think he was being cordial. But when a guy says, I'd like to disengage, I think we should respect that and let them disengage.
Am I imagining but at that point, no, he did not call him a liar. He said that everybody here, hold on a second, from what I remember, and I think it's pretty accurate, he said that everybody in this room can now see that you're lying. That's different from actually. Well, listen, I think Sobi doesn't necessarily have to admit, but he isn't in his hesitation and his response. It was clear that he was lying intentionally to dodge the question altogether.
This is, hey, Luis. Let me say this very clear. You are ass licking Darth Dawkins. You are literally spreading his cheeks, doing that to him right now. You are equally dishonest. Luis, you are a disgrace of a human being as well. You allowed a criminal to commit the crime. And you are saying to the victim, it was your fucking fault. That's how bad it is. Disgraceful. Disgraceful. Oh, but thank you for the show, but disgraceful.
Together. And
I wasn't
a
trying
couple
to
of
dodge
us
the question.
actually confirmed that.
I was actually trying to troll because I was trying to talk to John.
Oh, okay. So, but here's the thing. In your okay, I got you. But in your answer, it would come across as if you were lying, right?
No, he was not lying. He answered 4 times, and Gary Mill, the guy who gave STD to his wife, did not like the answer. So he started doing sarcasm, i.e. trolling or whatever. Okay? So, there you are. That's your answer. But you, fucker Luis, did not give a shit before Sobi was being trolled. What do? Probably like John, probably sleeping together.
Right? That's not a disrespectful assertion to me.
Well, and there is another thing here, is that Sobi already agreed that he doesn't want to talk to Darth, so I have no idea why.
Well, that was the end of the. That was towards the end of the conversation. But so.
No. This guy Roddy is talking about John, and you butt in. Why John cannot answer the question? Is he asleep again? Let's hear it again, yeah?
Well, and there is another thing here, is that Sobi already agreed that he doesn't want to talk to Darth, so I have no idea why.
Well, that was the end of the. That was towards the end of the conversation. But so that was dialogue.
No, that was at the start of the conversation.
He kept saying
well,
that.
I wish you would have just insisted on that, because I heard you keep dialoguing.
No, I
with him,
said it as well.
then
We all said
it. I know, but you weren't Sobi. I just kept hearing Sobi interact with him, so I figured, okay.
Interact. At least Sobi was being respectful. Yeah, he said, no, listen, my man, sorry about that, but I was talking to John. What would that imply? That you don't want to talk to this guy? But no.
Well, you may have said something, but you're not actually following through with what you said. If you would have been insistent, I think it would have been one thing. Look, I'm just trying to.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I would say Sobi. I like at first, like I was like backing you up, and I was like, Darth, are you stupid? Like he said he didn't want to interact, and then when you interacted with him, it seems as if like my backing you up was just had gone to shit.
Hey, I'm the only crazy person out here who wants to talk to Darth.
He probably
I'm the only one. I
like
guarantee
7
you,
times. I'm not sure if this
wants to talk to
accusation is
Darth.
fair.
Hold on.
Roddy said about a dozen times. That would be the combine between 6 times Sobi saying it and the rest of the room agreeing with what Sobi is saying or are reaching the understanding to move on. People said move on. That equates to you, moderator, saying Darth Dawkins, sorry, but it looks like you cannot carry on with the conversation. We're gonna move on. We're gonna stop the conversation here. But now you said, no, let's carry on talking. Darth Dawkins with Sobi.
Hey, Khalil, I'm checking my messages, and then I put, please don't get me in another Tom Rabittt video by going off point. And then you kind of laughed and said, okay. That's
yeah. So off point. What was off point about what I said?
Well, what I meant by off point was kind of fix.
John Lee just woke up.
I think focusing on Darth Dawkins. That's what I really meant. For some
focusing on Darth Dawkins. You just defended fucking Darth Dawkins. Darth Dawkins was bullying the fucking shit out of Sobi. Yeah. And you focus. He was the focus of the room. He was a troll in the room. Are you for fucking real?
For some reason, I didn't specify the context, but because I was going through a lot of messages. But I just misunderstood you if I wasn't clear, or you must misunderstand.
Yeah, I just basically I didn't engage with him at all with what he was saying. His methodology, I disagree with, and I kept quiet about that and didn't want to attack him on that. But once he started to try and verbally rape somebody into a situation so he could talk to them when they didn't want to talk to him, I felt as if the need as one human being to another to.
Yes, Caligula, you were warrant. Yeah, you were warrant, in my opinion.
Speak up.
Right, and it was up to the mods to stop that. And
say, hold on. It was up to the mod. And what the fuck do you do? What Luis did? Yeah?
Yeah, and I didn't want it. Once Sophie said he didn't want to engage further, I recognized that I should have cut it right there. And
no shit. Really? Oh, wonderful. Did you just fucking realize that?
He seemed to be accepting of that, but then also, you wanted to have your say as well. So right now, there's a situation where, anyway, there's a lot of back channel. I have like 21 back channel messages, but
yeah, because you're a shit moderator.
I do appreciate your patience, Justin, and I mean we've been here for hours, and for you to restrain yourself, for that long, I do appreciate that.
Yeah, John, it's because I'm not a troll like Darth claims me to be. You know I'm not a troll.
Right,
Everyone else
but
that's
but,
talked
but
to me knows that I'm not a troll.
But when you attacked him and used expletives, I had to send you down. You know?
No, you did not have to send him down. Caligula did that because Darth Dawkins was abusive. And you sent an innocent person down, you convicted of something when was somebody else being the bully. Shame on you, Mr. John Lee. You should stop sleeping on the moderations. Sleep when you leave the room or the chat. Okay, but don't sleep when things are happening. Because it is a clusterfuck of a room. Extremely bad managed. No rules. No rules. No, the rules were to be for Darth Dawkins to be a bully. Yeah, but you did not manage it. That makes you complicit on this ill meeting conversation.
No.
I mean, that's fine. That's fine. I was out of line and I...
No. You were not out of line at all. Yeah? Darth Dawkins reached a point of being bullied, and you just jumped over and said, hey, stop doing that. You can't. Are you for fucking real? You did correctly. I don't know you whatsoever, but at that precise moment, you did correct. You did the job of the moderator. Yeah, John Lee was sleeping or having a small nap. Yeah, while you were interceding to stop the Sobe being aggravated.
Cursed. I cursed at him, but I mean, I'm not going to justify that. I apologize for that. But the dude needed to be put into his place.
Touche. Correct.
One way or another.
And to be honest, I mean, I shouldn't have brought you back up as.
I should not have brought you back up. Why? You just defended Darth Dawkins. Oh, in all honesty, I should have kept you down so you cannot swear or you cannot be rude to my little friend or to my big friend, Darth Dawkins. Okay, you were busy licking his ass. Are you next to him? Are you next to Darth Dawkins? Are you in his mother's basement?
As soon as I did, I mean, I probably should have left you down there to cool off. And I should.
Cool off? What do you mean cool off? You did not do your fucking job as a moderator. You let somebody abuse another person. You are as guilty as Darth Dawkins. You are complicit. You are guilty as charged.
You know, for some reason, you know how it is when Darth enters any room.
You know how Darth is in any room. Yeah, with idiots like you, John, allowing this piece of shit human being, Gary Mill, yeah, to bully the hell out of the rest of the people. He can only do that when he either is in his room or you lick his ass and you fall asleep. Simple as. Tell me that I'm wrong. Tell me that I'm wrong. Tell me that you've been an excellent moderator. I dare you, bitch. I dare you.
You've experienced it in Discord and so forth, and so it's like trying to contain like a hurricane in a sense, you know.
Okay, but move a fucking way. Put the room somewhere else and avoid the hurricane altogether. He is the fucking hurricane. And what do? You let the hurricane inside of the fucking room.
You know, and just try to minimize the damage, so to speak.
No, you avoid the damage first. Minimize the damage, meaning that you got no fucking choice. You do have a fucking choice.
I do want to give every opportunity for everyone to speak, but I do understand that.
No, that's incorrect. Darth Dawkins abused the room. He trolled the room. Absolutely, he trolled the room. People call it out. He was trolling, and you allow it to happen. You are factually incorrect. You are complicit.
He somehow attempts to dominate the conversation, and we can't allow that. I wouldn't disagree with that word.
Right. If you say that, you are playing it in both sides. So basically, this is what your statement is saying. I'm going to let Darth Dawkins abuse the hell out of people. He fucks off after the damage is done, after the hurricane has done the damage. And you are saying afterwards, yeah, I think I should have done a little bit better, whatever. Hypocrite. That's what you are, hypocrite.
John, can I resume the conversation
I would like
that we
to.
had
I don't even know the
before?
order
I have
right
a better...
now, but I would like to continue conversation on.
Now you would love to have the conversation. 20 seconds later, in 27 seconds, the video finishes. Right? Of a 21-minute video. 27 seconds, you want to move on. Really? You want to move on 5% from the end. You probably moved on. Yeah, but you let the hurricane in, do the distraction.
The subject rather than something else or someone who's not even in the room.
Yeah, so would you like to resume the conversation that we had, because I have a better internet connection now?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to go next, if people are okay with it, go ahead.
If people are okay with it, okay? If people are okay, it's 9 seconds for the video to end. Are you saying if it's okay? People said it is okay to move on. Probably less than half of the time of the video. What part you did not get? You were falling asleep, or you were doing something to Darth Dawkins next to him?
Yeah, so my first question was, what will be the...
By the way, did you get that, Tom Rabittt? Hey!
Oh, let me talk. Right. Thank you, everybody. This was my rant of the dishonest piece of shit, Gary Mill. Mega troll. Okay, and until the next time, I'll catch you later. Bye.